Gets the MCW Women's
All right, cut that
Championship.
crap.
Oh boy.
Great. Thanks, Danny. Let him have a mic.
Ciampa, show some respect for your hometown television legend.
Wearing sweatpants. Sweatpants.
That's why the other side of the the harbor tunnel will always be better than this side. Now, some of you may be wondering why I kicked Simone in the face at the last show here in Joppa. It's because I only represent women's wrestlers that are money. And Simone is not money. You shut your mouth, punk. But you know who is money? Riley Krowe, the ACW Fire Women's Champion. She's money. She's the $1 billion baby. And she's going to take care of my light work tonight here with Simone Valentina.
I was at Bonebreakers the day that James Ellsworth walked in on his first day of training and signed up. He went by the name Jimmy Dream back then, and I'll tell you something. He's always been a jerk. Always taking the easy way out.
Interesting enough, I was here the first day that Simone Valentina walked through the doors of the MCW Training Center. And contrary to what James Ellsworth said, Simone actually, she does come from money. She does have her father's money, but she doesn't want to make a living off of that. She wanted to make it on her own, to prove that she has what it takes to be here in professional wrestling.
And she's doing so. Every match she's out here, I mean, you see the confidence building. I mean,
well, in all reality, she didn't really have a choice. I mean, look what happened. Starting out with Team Spriggs, kicked out of that group. All Natural, kicked out of that group. All she has is herself.
And you know, sometimes
you need to put up or shut up. Sometimes you need to grow up.
Yeah.
And that's what Simone is doing right before our eyes.
And whether you believe in God, the universe, or none of it, sometimes, you know, the life has a better plan for you than you have for yourself. And it seems like all the plans that Simone has tried to put together, they have come apart, but it has found her now in a position where she just toppled Riley Krowe. And has seen her in a position where the MCW fans are starting to come around to her, starting to support her. And she is feeding off of that support. There's a drop kick. Riley landing on the back of her head, but Simone favoring that back. We've seen that before, and I don't know if Simone's nursing an old injury and kind of keeping it under wraps, but we saw that in Hollywood with Gia Scott.
Yeah, but it's not really affecting her game plan. Oh! And there's a game plan from James Ellsworth. Do whatever he needs to do to stick it to Simone Valentina.
As if he needed to trip her. There was a grease spot over there from where he was standing anyway.
Not to mention the fact Riley Krowe doesn't need the help. Riley Krowe, I believe a 9-year veteran out of the Wild Simone's training school.
The Wild Simone's training school in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Pops off of the Wild Simone, rest in peace. At the promotion of WXW up there, and then eventually moved it to Florida, but was a staple point in the early 2000s, but especially when I was coming up, that was a good place to try to get on. They had TV, and who better to learn from than a Hall of Famer like the Wild Samoan Alpha and Samu, but Riley Krowe certainly has taken those lessons to heart as she is unleashing her offense and her dominance on Simone Valentina.
Not to mention that you said they had TV. Well, she has aligned herself with the self-proclaimed TV legend in James Ellsworth. Nice bulldog.
A lateral press near leg hook.
Don't know if that's what she was going for, but whatever it was, it worked for her. At least for a 2 count.
And this matchup, not for any of Riley Krowe's championships, however, no doubt will have MCW women's title implications. Speaking of the women's championship and the women's champion, we just saw her sprawled out in the puddle of her own blood and plasma at the hands of that psychopath deviant.
Yeah, somebody.
Boyd.
Yeah, two people that Simone knows extremely well. Can only imagine what her mindset will be when she finds out what happened.
Nice shot of the referee's butt there. Snapmare.
I mean, does it really matter? We got his butt and we got an ass on the outside.
The Irish whip. Simone. Oh, and the Samoan drop now. I wonder where she learned that one. Holding on to it for added impact does Riley Krowe. And a 2 count. Look at James Ellsworth losing his damn mind on the outside.
Well, I mean, what did he expect? That lackadaisical cover from Riley Krowe.
For a guy that's always taking the shortcut, always taking the easy way out. I mean, I think he probably thought that may win it. Look at this now. Riley Krowe trying to trap that arm of Simone that was not a tap out. Effectively just using Simone's own arm to choke her out here, Ricky.
Just using her own body against her. You can see Simone trying to fight out.
Riley Krowe back to that vertical base. Simone pushing away the arms of Riley. Little hesitation there, but the posterior.
Yeah, using her rear to her advantage. Oh, but that's what Simone needs to use to her advantage. Use that fire, use that hatred for James Ellsworth, and take it out on Riley Krowe.
Simone Valentina has an axe to grind.
She's also got a Bronco Buster in store for Riley.
Pulling her out to the center almost, and the cover. And this is where Simone, that's that greenhorn, early inexperience.
Oh, but nice flatliner from Simone. And of course, James Ellsworth having to get in her business.
James Ellsworth sensed that Riley Krowe was in big trouble, and now putting himself in the mix. Did she have his ear?
She's got him by the ear.
Well, you can't grab him by the chin again. Hold on, Riley Krowe with the full Nelson.
Oh, super kick! Put to the unintended target.
Sweet chinless music.
Wait a second. Did the referee just ring the bell?
I don't know. I didn't hear a bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, as a result of a disqualification, and still ACW Women's Champion, Riley Krowe.
Well, that was my mistake. The title was on the line, and I guess that James Ellsworth made sure that Riley Krowe is able to leave the RJ Meyer Arena as the champ, and once again, Simone Valentina suffering at the hands of James Ellsworth.
What do you think you're doing, huh? For years, we have watched you ruin women's matches, and I think I speak for everyone here, that we are sick and tired of it.
Get him, girl.
And you know what, James? What? You know you are not a woman, right? But I can tell you exactly what you are. A bitch!
Oh!
Damn, Simone.
He just dropped Riley Krowe.
So I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down. March 23rd, me versus you, one-on-one in Dundalk.
Damn, Simone laying down the challenge.
Well, how about that?